Hello everyone, welcome to Mermaid Soul Readings. I'm delighted to have you here. I truly appreciate the time you take to connect with my energy. Let's dive into today's reading. It's going to be about what's the real tea on you. Okay, what are people saying about you? Yeah, that's what the whole reading is about. Uh, I've shuffled cards, okay, underneath all these cards. I've shuffled all these cards already and I just placed cards for you to recognize again. Okay, so this will be pile 1, 9 of cups. Pile 2 will be Knight of Swords. Pile 3 will be 9 of Pentacles. Okay, whenever you're ready, feel centered and pick your pile. Alright, hope you've picked your pile. Let's start with pile number 1. Hey, pile 1, whoever has picked 9 of cups. All are very strong cards. All three are like the two major arcanas and one king of cup wands. I think pile number 1, I don't find any major big difference between these two. But okay, if what people are, what's the reality about you is that you are unshakable. You get what you want. You're a go-getter. You get what you want. You're shining. You have the shining armor and you're shining. You you are a wish fulfillment for many people. But then sort of an unexpected kind of a way, and but then you are someone who, whatever happens, whatever matters, you have your own rules and you just stick to it. You will not get swayed, or you will not actually bend. You will not allow anyone to uh, get swayed. You will not allow anyone to actually spoil you. Whatever belief system, whatever uh, anything, okay, it could be belief system, it could be your ideologies or what you follow, whatever you want to follow, you have a peculiar sort of a pattern. Not just pattern, I could say, not just in the form of pattern which has to be identified and rectified. I'm not talking about that pattern. What I'm talking about is your routine, is your way of life. You have a certain ideologies and you stick to it. And what people are actually saying, how can I actually influence you? But people cannot influence you. That's the problem. Even when they try to influence you, you turn your back. Okay? Because even when you turn your back, you are just, your armor is just shining. You are just, whatever, wherever you go, you are just glowing. Maybe because of the confidence you have. You're not a person who will be easily swayed. And when you wanted to give, when you wanted to, maybe you are already abundant and people are actually wondering, what would I actually give it to this person? What can I actually give it to this person? They are already abundant. I think you wanted to give it to people. You wanted to be a you nourish and you take care of yourself a lot. You invest in yourself a lot, and that is why you're glowing, and people could see that. Everybody could see that how well you are glowing. People want to influence you some way, people want to befriend you, but I don't think you are allowing that to happen. Yeah, but you are necessarily not showing to people that you are so harsh or so rude. You are just living your life in your own terms. You are not being rude, you're not being harsh, you are just living. Yeah, you're not harsh or you're not rude. It is just that you don't follow certain things, and people might find that you have some peculiar habits or routine, something like that. It could be a community of people, or it could be people around you, or it could also be your family for some of you. Maybe you have changed, you got what you want, and you also understood this is the way I can get things done. I do not have to be swayed, I do not have to listen to others, or I do not have to follow anybody else. This is what works for me, and I'm going to stick to this. That is what you're saying. And one more thing, if you are saying like this and that is working for you, and that is why you are sticking to this, it is working for you, it is working very well for you, and you have understood what works for you and what doesn't work for you, and you're not going to get swayed by anything. You're just sitting there as like an empress. Wherever you are abundant, and people could see that. Pile number one, your energy seem it's okay. People are actually trying to give, people are actually trying to provide or something like that, because they just feel like you are trapped. They also think that you are trapped here, you are trapped wherever you stay, wherever you are actually trapped, and you just need to wait. Even in this trapped, even though you are trapped or whatever you are not giving in to people. You are just not naturally you are not a person who will naturally go and get along with everyone and anyone. I'm seeing that sort of a vibe. Even though you are trapped, you're not giving up. Even though you are like, there is a time period that is waiting. Even though you're waiting for something, just because you're waiting, you are not just gonna time pass your time with anybody on or anyone or anybody who's standing out there. I think you only get along with your own crowd. I think you have your own crowd of people, your own set of people where you get along well and you talk. But since the people around you right now, actually what they are saying, just because whether you're trapped or you're not trapped or whatever situation you're in, you are not going to give up on what you do, give up on your way of living life. I think there are people around you who is living a different sort of setup, or who has different set of rules, different set of beliefs system, or their way of life is lifestyle is also entirely different. But you are not going to give up, even though it is a time period, even though it is like waiting, even though this time is not very great for you. You are not just giving up. You are still standing on your ground, not ready to give in, sort of an energy. And you are pouring it onto yourself. Pile number one, no, I won't give up. This is the kind of vibe I'm getting from you. I won't give up. This is me, and I'm standing on my throne. I have my own crown, and I'm not going to give up to anybody. I'm just going to pour it onto myself. Means what I'm saying it in the sense of, like, I will actually pour it on myself. If there is any sort of anything that doesn't work for me, I have everything. I have a hang of everything, whatever that is going on. This is your new beginning. You accept it, and then I think you are also a person who uh, have this discernment of what you're going to do and with whom you're going to. I'm seeing this all very powerful cards. Pile number one, it is all very powerful cards for you. I don't know what you're up to, what you're doing, but you're not giving up on anything, or you are just standing on your ground. People are trying to talk towards you, people are trying to befriend you, but you're just pouring onto yourself. You have decided what you're going to do, what you're going to do next month, or what you're going to do 6 months, or what you're going to do 12 months, and people do not know any plan about you. They are trying to befriend you, and what people are saying about you, you have this very strong personality, which people are sometimes even taken aback, and they cannot actually put a pin on you, thinking put a label on you. They cannot actually label you. This is who you are, and that's why people are actually wondering. And you do not give in to anybody. You do not actually allow, or it's not allowing, it's like you do not, I think something doesn't resonate with you and you do not care about it. Yeah, a lot of boundaries. All this discernment, whatever you carry, you are emotionally intelligent. I could see that. But then there is also love. There is also love, so much of love. And there is also happiness. There is also love. You have people around you, but the people who wanted to talk to you, they are the people who you have people around you. I think they are a little far away from you. But then there is a lot of boundaries in terms of how you wanted to, where you wanted to allow people, how you are going to allow people. Just stay there, sort of a thing. I think people are very much talking about you when they talk about, yeah, people are very much talking about you. They exchange, they talk, they mingle, but then you are like, you're just seeing things from the outside, and you're just staying there. I don't see you actually talking. The people around you, these are the people who are around you. I think you have a set of people who are not around you. They are a little far away from you. You have a dream, pile number one, and you are actually going towards the dream, and you're not ready to explain this dream to anybody. Yeah, you have a dream, and you're not ready to explain this dream to anyone. You're not at all you're not I don't see you finding anyone who is ideal towards you. And this could be people around you, or this could also be people online. Okay, they could also they could also feel like as though what is going on around you, what is happening, and they don't see you actually giving up on anything. You're just constantly doing your thing, constantly working on yourself, or they do not see you actually working, but then they do not have, they're not getting a clue as to what is happening. But all that they see is you're glowing, that they could feel it. Maybe because of the past. Your soul is actually a little damaged, or your soul is actually a little sad or something like that, and so that's why you are a certain way. But people do not understand why this mystery, why, what is going on. But you have a dream, you wanted to go somewhere, you wanted to travel somewhere. So all that you have, all that uh, ambition or dream or whatever it is you have, but people cannot actually label you as to which box you will fit in. But you, I don't see that you fit into any of the boxes these people will label. Maybe something else, some other box, or a box which you will create, but you will not fit into any of the boxes which the people around you are trying to put you in. You're actually very protective. Pile number one, you're very protective. Because of the past, your soul is a little sad. Soul is also you. It's a little sad. You just need to get some lively people around you, the people whom you can connect with, whom you can resonate with, and then you might become a little light. What else you need to know? But people, when anybody asks, I also see you helping. Yeah, something has happened in the past. I also see you helping. Yeah, helping. You are not a bad person, that also everybody could see. You are not a very means, you also socialize, you also talk, but then I think something doesn't work well right now, and that's why you're keeping quiet, and that is also seen. Pile number one. Okay, you're very protective, and the people around you wanted to befriend you, want to talk to you, like how they are talking to each other, something like that. And people have some uh, plan for you when they meet you. I think this could also be people online, this could also be friends who are like a little far away from you. They wanted to meet you and they want to talk to you, they want to get together and all that. But there is a lot going on in your mind, in your life, which you discuss only with a few set of people, and these are the people who are a little far away from you. Other people, how they think about you, they tell you. These people, I think you are not communicating, and that's why you're not knowing much. You are communicating, but not in a very uh, close way. Soul is a little sad because of what happened in the past, and you do not want that to happen again, and that's why you're very protective, and you need to heal from this pile number one. Okay, that's the message I have for you. That's the real tea on you. Okay, so let's start with pile number two. Hey, pile two, whoever has picked Knight of Swords. Something, some dream you had seen some dream or something like that, and you got and you just feel like there is like a lot of what people are saying about you is actually you have changed or you are changing. It's not just, maybe you are a person who travels a lot and you would like to see things a lot, and you are changing. You could be an Aquarius, or you may not have to be an Aquarius. There are like lot of other signs also. uh, yeah, you see, you read things and then you change. There is a lot that is happening besides all this, and people could not actually see the change, why you are changing and what is going on in your life, but people could see the change, people could feel the change, like how you have changed. There is a set of, there is something like a transformed self about you. And if any, there is like two sides of you. One is like, if anything is wrong, if anything doesn't actually go well with you, you just straight away say, you just straight away just take a dagger and then say things out. You might be a very straightforward kind of a person, but I also see you sometimes having a lot of love, saying things out of love. That is also there. Sometimes earlier there were things that you did not like, and you always take it in within you and you don't share. But now that you say, people could see the things. People are like very careful with you, how they are going to talk, and they are very careful. I'm not going to say anything extra, otherwise pile 2 might actually mm, be is going to be very straightforward, and that's going to hurt me. So I will actually be very clear about what I wanted to share it with pile 2. I will not share anything more than what is required. If they share, if they put it on you, you are just going to be very straightforward and then ask questions which they cannot answer. Are you doing that, pile number 2? That's how I am hearing. And there is also another side of you, which is like uh, another persona, which is like, and what people are saying, there is love. You also come with a lot of love and compassion towards another person, but then you also warn them, you also tell them, see, there, I can also be friendly, I can also be kind at the same time. If you are mean to me, I'm going to be mean to you. And people are saying that also, this person is actually kind, they are well mannered, well behaved. At the same time, if you speak anything that doesn't that if you're not treating them properly, then I think you will also deserve the same. That is also something people talk about you. Okay, pile number uh, 2, there is also, maybe you read a lot of books, you read a lot of magazines, or you are in a magazine, something related to books and online, something online, yeah, something related to books, something like that. Pile number 2, there is also something, yeah. When you get hurt, when somebody hurts you, or when you get hurt, you just go straight away, confront them straight in front of their face. You don't care, okay, how that person will think, what will happen. Yeah, what you're doing is right. I'm not saying what you're doing is wrong. It is exactly what you need to do. I'm just sharing what's the reality on you, what people are actually saying about you, okay? I'm not saying anything. What you're doing is right. So when I also see you very much getting hurt. Sometimes it is self-destruction. Sometimes when people initiate things and that is hurting you, you just go and straight away confront. You don't keep things with you. You don't keep things within you. You do not actually save a friendship, just save a friendship or any connection or any relationship, just because it has to be, just because you are connected. If something has to be said, you just say it out loud. And there are a lot of people who are watching you and seeing your change. I think this change is actually big for them also, and you don't care about it. You don't care about why they are seeing you, what they are seeing you, whatever they are trying to. And people are trying to lure you into whatever they are doing. Okay, they are trying to attract you somehow. See, I'm doing this, try to join me, try to connect with me, something and all they are trying. But you don't uh, I think you have, yeah, little bit similar to pile one, but not, definitely not like pile one. Okay, pile one is entirely different, but this is like you get a lot of support from the people around you, from your own kind set of people. It would be your own kind of family, and people are actually seeing that also. You might be getting lot of help around people around you. Maybe it could be your family, it could be your closed ones, and everybody could also see that. And everybody wants to know what, where they get all this help from. Where do you get all this help from? How do you manage things and all that? But you don't share much, and that's why people wanted to know a lot about you, the real tea on you. This is the real tea on you. And because of all that you are doing, they are trying to share something, show something, whatever that is. They are trying to show or share whatever they wanted to share. They do that, and you don't you don't respond or anything like that. It could also be happening online. You are glowing in your own light, and you're saying that I do not need anybody else's light. You are carrying your own light, you are carrying your own truth. When somebody is actually showing you a different set of announcement or whatever it is, it could be your own friends. Okay, when they are actually inviting you or something like that, I don't see you actually getting into that. And you might be talking, but I think I see that you are actually giving your uh, boundaries, saying your boundaries, sharing your boundaries as to you stand where you stand. I'm not gonna budge, something like that. And yeah, especially the truth. You're sharing the truth, and since you are sharing the truth in all the places, in many places, I see you sharing the truth, and that is sometimes not being taken in a healthy way by many people, because the, the change is actually creating a lot of waves around you, and people are actually getting actually they should get impacted in a good way, but they are getting triggered. And that is all seen. That's the reality on you, and people cannot actually figure out, people cannot actually clearly understand why this trigger, and why all this trigger and all that. Why they get triggered, that they do not understand. Instead they blame you, and you are like you know things and you do not care about it, because you know at the end truth always wins, and you're standing by that. But people are like a little ignorant about all that. The real tea is about people whom you are not allowing in your life. There are also many people whom you allow in your life. There are also some people whom you allow, and there are also some people whom you do not allow. Mostly the people whom you do not allow, I think that's the people who are actually talking about you, because of the change that is happening. Earlier you were a different person, now you were a different person. You are just holding things, taking up things, and then just sharing things or saying things what you feel about anybody and everybody. Anybody, yeah. Not everybody. Anyone that is coming their way. If you feel like they have mistreated you or something, you're just saying, calling them out. Calling them out. Yeah. That's the message I have for you, pile number two. Do share your thoughts in the comment section below, and that's the real tea on you. Hey, pile two, whoever has picked Nine of Pentacles, let's see what's the real tea on you. Oh, today it's all Nine of Cups and Nine of Pentacles. I don't know. What people are actually saying, you have your own route. How do you actually win? You have a different strategy, and you're not getting scared of anything. You could be young, you could be old, that doesn't matter. It could be anybody, okay? But you're not getting scared of anything. You are not sure what will happen if you actually walk on this path, but you're just going and you just win. How is that happening? How do you win? How is that happening for you? And you're ready to start anytime, anything. And yeah, how is that working for you? What do you do to make things work? That's the real tea on you. Yeah, people are actually curious. How do you make things work for you? You're just, I think you could have just started somewhere. You could have just joined work, a new work culture, work a new organization. Otherwise you could have just relocated. Otherwise you could have just started something, starting a cycle. And people are like, you are not at all scared. You are just walking the path that is shown to you. You do not know who is there to hold you, or is there stability, is there any balance, but you just walk. Where is this blind belief coming from? Where is this? There's no fear. People don't see that fear in you, and they think that you are actually doing things as you like. Sometimes they also think that you are doing things as you like. No, you are not scared, and you know the way clearly, and you just win. But when you win, I think everybody is seeing that. People could also see that. How do you actually win? How do you actually get what you want? People want to be like you. Pile number three, they cannot be like you. People want to be like you. You were talking less. I think you have also started to talk. Earlier you were actually talking less. You do not talk much, but actually I think you started to talk more. You were stuck, okay? And how you're free, how you are achieving is all because of you have cut the cords, and that's why you're winning. And people, you are not sharing what is happening within your life, the trauma, the truth, uh, your personal life. I don't think you are actually sharing that to people, but people are actually see you winning most of the time. And that is what is making people turn heads. That is what making people talk more about you. Yeah, you have not said that. You don't share what is actually going on, or you might have actually turned your life into something beautiful. Whatever has happened in the past, you just let go of all that has happened and you turned your life into something beautiful. This is, I'm seeing a lot of self love, pile number uh, three. I don't see this as a person, I'm seeing a lot of self love. And this could be between you and your pet or something like that. You turned your life towards what you want. You created a life for yourself. Whatever that has happened in the past, you did not allow that to affect you, and people are seeing that. People are actually seeing all the changes that is happening and won how you have won in your life. It is all because of all the changes, and they could see that how you have actually let go of all the control. You have let go of all the control. You just decided how you're going to win, how you're going to live your life. And people are actually amazed at how you have actually changed your life into something. I think these kind the people whom they are seeing, I think they could have also seen you long time ago. The reality on you is about, it's not that you don't care, okay, but for others from the outside, what people actually think is how you actually leave, how do you actually uh, let go of anything, any expectation. You do not have control over things. You're not materialistic. How, what is happening? Yeah, I think you have healed that many people do not know because of your past. The people whom you're talking, I think they do not know what is happening in your past. And that's why they are actually saying all these things about you. This is about you. I think you made a commitment to yourself. It says a lot about you and your self love and how you had grown, how you are actually winning laurels in your life, how abundant you are. You have made a commitment to yourself and you are not going to you yeah, that's how you have turned your life, and people are actually happy. They are actually happy with how you had grown. There are many people who are happy with, but they are also at the same time a little surprised about what is going on. I think you have let go of a lot of things that did not work for you, and even the people around you, they are talking about if you are ready to let go anybody or anything. That is also seen. There's a lot of past work you had done which is not very clearly seen by some people, but they are seeing the uh, change, like how you had grown to this level, and that's what people are actually seeing. That's the real tea on you, pile number three. Do share your thoughts if this reading resonates with you. And thank you for joining me today. I hope these insights provided you the clarity and direction you need as you move forward. If this reading resonates, please remember to like, share, and subscribe to my channel for more readings. And I'll connect with you in my next reading. Stay well.